Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. It is once again me, Zach. And as soon as I booted up this world, we were under attack. Get him! Kick his ass! Roar. Alright, and while they're all busy, I'm gonna send to Godhood. Alright, so there we go. We ended as a predator, you'll be shocked to hear, when we did exactly one bit of socializing in the entire game, and the rest was wild. Look at how stubby our nose was! Oh my god! Versus, you know, now, where, let's see. Yeah, we're a real freak. Big fan, though. So, we will make a few small modifications to our boy here. Just a few. We'll make him slightly more upright. A slightly longer tail. Kind of fill out his butt a little bit here. There we go. It is actually kind of important to make these sorts of alterations when going into the tribal stage, because technically speaking, you should have hands. I don't think we will. I think we're going to go handsless. That's fine. But the reason why it's important is because your people will still use, like your creature attacks in tribal stage on each other. There we go. Get a second pair of jaws in there. Beautiful. Can we, like, angle them a little bit different? Just a smidgen, please, game. Work with me? No? Alright. Good enough. No, that looks good. There we go. Just like the normal mount? Nah. It looks cooler when there's a lot more jaws. There we go. So, you know, even though they're going to be fighting with spears and stuff like that, they will also, especially before you have significant weaponry, they will fight with tooth and claw. So it's not a bad idea to have decent attack options. They'll also use spit at range, which of course we will not be evolving any spit capabilities, but yeah, I kind of want to alter how their legs work, actually. A little bit knock-kneed right now. Let's kind of, there we go. Kind of thicken this bit up here. Make them real muscly boys. There we go. There we go. Don't they look intimidating? Aren't you scared of them? Dopey, cross-eyed little guys. Love them. Obviously, most of the heavy lifting in tribal stage is done with weapons. It's not really a huge deal, but it is something worth noting, so it's been noted. Now, we evolve. We become more powerful, unstoppable beings. So if you don't have hands, your guy will use his mouth like that. Like a dope. Get it? Don't mind the camera clipping through the ground. That's not how you want to hold a torch. We did it! We entered the tribal stage. Or we are entering, anyway. This stage might be a little bit tricky on hard difficulty when playing domination focused. It can be a bit much. There's a lot that can be going on. Like, you'll go to attack one village, and then another village will attack you. It's a whole thing. With a roof over your head and fire at your fingertips, you enter the age of hand tools and drum beats, but beware. Soon, rival tribes will form across the globe. Be vigilant. Alright, cool. So we're going to be using pause a lot in this one. And we did end up keeping our old nest, I believe, so we do have access to the water. It doesn't look like any fish spawned anywhere near us. It looks like the nearest fish are way over here, which is really cool stuff. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe there's like some along the coast. I'm not seeing any. Yeah. Bummer. Real bummer. But we do have our good friend, this guy here, who will stay with us forever now. We do start with stone axes. That is, of course, because we were a predator in the previous... almost said biome for some reason. Brain's not all there. In the previous age, though, in the previous era, we were a predator. So we end up getting predator-based equipment. Now, what we want to start with here... Gathering is not that important to us because we are not vegetarians. We are big stabby boys. We're carnivores. So unfortunately, it doesn't have much use for us in particular. Let's use the mask as a fancy knee pad. And we want to get the HP 100%. Can I protect my eyeballs? I can. Perfect. Behold the flawless being. Let's do like that. There we go. Perfect. So with those stats taken care of, we're basically good to do whatever now. We could get some gathering if we so choose, and I think I will just because I have enough left over. My point was not to not take gathering, obviously it was to focus on other stats over gathering. I've always liked the fanny pack item. I'm not going to be putting it there. I think we'll put these down here. And do that. There we go. And nah, we can put them on there, but the tab button is your friend with Spore. It allows you to make things that look half decent. Without it, it can be very difficult. It's probably explained somewhere in game. I've never seen it though. And now, of course, we need some piercings, which we're going to put on our jaws. Nah. Just kind of shrink those down. Perfect. And now when our guy opens his mouth, it'll probably clip right through those rings, and we're just not going to think about that. And we will give him a single feather, so that he looks a little bit like a Pikmin. Perfect. Tilt that up a little bit, not that much. There we go, perfect. You can still affect color scheme, and it will change the markings and stuff on your outfit. I love that it put green dots on top of there. It makes it look like big dopey eyes, and I'm really into that. So there you go. There's our little dude. He's looking adorable. And by that I mean very ferocious. An intimidating fella, to be sure. So we want to get enough food for axes, but I think it is worth it to always start by getting a child. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go and find something to kill. It is worth it, to an extent, to tame more guys to put back here. But generally speaking, I think that you want to make friends with stuff that has combat stats. These guys only have 25 HP and only 3, combat strength. So they're just not that valuable in terms of fighting. Now, ideally, your domesticated creatures are never going to be fighting, right? I like how they hold it like a disc. I'm not sure how that food is staying on. I guess we invented glue before anything else. Hey, look at these guys. My daughter made these guys. Can you tell? Sprue-twos. She's gonna be real mad when I have to kill them. So they immediately hate us, but we're not in any hurry to mess with them. We're actually going to make 2 more babies before we buy the stone axes. And the reason is because I don't think other villages spawn for a while until you deal with the first one. I think. I'm pretty sure, anyway. I think you have to wipe out or befriend the first village, and then all the other ones spawn relatively quickly, except the last one. But I'm not 100% on that. So let's see here. We don't have any eggs yet. We're getting some meat. I think these guys are pretty tough. Oh, no, they're not. Go get them. Mess them up. They just look big and intimidating, so I just kind of assumed, you know. Hey, go help get food, dude. What are you doing? So this is basically the tribal stage in a nutshell, up until the fighting starts, you know. You're pretty much guaranteed to win any 1v1 against, like, wild animals. They just don't have the HP to compete with us. We have over 100. And the chieftain has even more, I believe. Alright, so the babies are starting to grow up. That's good. Go kill that guy. You, little firebug fella. We're gonna try and find something to domesticate. What lives here? Nothing, apparently. Weird. What about over here? Ah, squonkies. Well, they're kind of spooky. So we'll send a guy over there, and he will domesticate one of those for us, which will increase our egg production. Eggs are just nice to have, because you will probably have to replace tribe members and stuff throughout the game, so it's good to get a little bit of a surplus going. I wish that we could fish, but it's all the way over there. It's just probably not going to be viable this game. Unfortunately. What about you? Rainbow Death? I mean, that sounds... I think my daughter also made that one. That definitely sounds intimidating, and it is pretty strong. So, let's grab you guys, and... Oh yeah, I forgot I played that music. Alright, solid work, bud. But now it is time to kill. Has anything spawned over here yet? It would be really cool if it would. We could steal food from them. They only have, what is this, fishing spears? Huh. Convenient for them, I guess. We don't want to go too far away from our home, but we will go and kill these banana people. In memory of the best Spore video on YouTube. We'll keep these guys here. I like to keep at least one guy back at base. Sometimes, like in this case, 2. So I might send this one over to kill another Cyclopean hog. We just need more food. That's all there is to it. Eventually eggs will start being produced and we can start collecting them. And that'll be good too. But once we have enough, I'd like to make friends with one of these guys. What are you doing? Kill. There we go. This is... Spore is my favorite RTS, by the way. Man, they're really going at that guy. Very slowly. No, harvest the bottom. Alright, there we go. So now we have enough. This guy's not doing anything. We'll send him over to befriend one of the Alpha Rainbow Deaths. And then once that is good, we're already getting some eggs. Are you done? Did you get all? No, you did not. So obviously the harvest stat, or the gather stat, I should say, just allows you to, Are you gonna die? Oh my god, he died. Damn, dude got owned. Okay, well they all like me. I don't know why they're still growling at me, but whatever. He doesn't actually have to escort that guy back to base. He can come over here and do some work. But either way, what are you guys doing? Nothing, I guess. Go harvest eggs. Either way, our guys will heal up here at home for a bit, and then we will probably... This is so unnerving to watch this just skate slowly over. But whatever. After that, we'll go and we'll kill the Brown Village, and that'll probably just be the episode, I imagine. Decent amount done. You gotta kind of watch your guys in tribal mode. They will get stuck here trying to put stuff, like, literally right there. So you just kind of move them around. And they eventually kind of figure out themselves. Or you can tell them to eat, which is also a decent one. We don't want to do that, because we want to, Oop, they're figuring it out. We obviously want to get... Sorry to interrupt you guys. Stone axes. There we go. Good dance, guys. Oh, here, there he goes. He figured it out. Good work, everybody. Okay. Finish harvesting all this. Pathing. Doing good. One of the bigger weaknesses of this game. Ah, see? And then they confused themselves. Move him out of the way. Then tell him to go over there. Oh, this is a chieftain, so he can't anyway. But we got there in the end. One person did not get an axe. Though, it looks like this guy doesn't have an axe either, but it says he's an axeling. I guess because he was eating. That's fine. Alright, so now we can head on over. We have equal numbers to the Sprue 2 over here. But we have something they don't. First off, they don't have any weapons. Second of all, they don't have firebombs. So the primary strategy is I send in him by himself, and then I just hit the firebomb button. And then you hit one a lot. If your chieftain dies, it doesn't matter. He respawns after a bit. So no big loss. I will never retreat my chieftain. You'll see that throughout the game. Unless it's like, there's no reason to lose him. I will also always send one guy over. To steal food. Just to make sure we get all of it. It's kind of sad that there are little baby Sprue 2 hanging out here watching me beat their parents to death. But it's cool. Spin. And... yeah. There they go, running into the wilderness. And we receive one angry face. You have destroyed the Brown Village. Your totem grows, and new tools and outfits have been looted from the fallen tribe and added to your tribal planner. We get a little bit of an upgrade here. Looks like something was trying to steal food from us there. That's another reason to always leave somebody behind, whenever physically possible. Your tribe grows in prestige. You have a larger hut to show for it, and your tribe can now sustain up to 9 members. Alright, so let's bring everybody back home. You can just start doing that immediately. We don't really need anything we got from them. I mean, the best weapons are stone axes. They're not that good against huts, like it says right there, but we don't really care about that, because if we just kill everybody, we can take our time killing the buildings. We will probably get some spears. I will say that much. Spears are good, because spears give us... Oh, we didn't get access to anything new? Well, more health is good. We can cover up our unmentionables if we so desire. That doesn't seem very in line with what a squigum would do, though. They'd probably consider their kneecap to be taboo, and react accordingly. There we go. Perfect. Anyway, a little bit more HP for us, but not much else to upgrade. We didn't get any more combat strength. Bummer. But yeah, there's pretty much no reason to use anything except stone axes. You just beat everybody to death, and then you're good. You come back and get this. And then... I mean... probably just go on a hunting trip. We don't want to kill the squonkies, we obviously like them. There we go. And the chieftain will heal up here, and that's fine. We can send the chieftain on all kinds of missions. Probably what we're going to start by doing is going to the closer village and actually giving them a gift. And the reason for that is because we actually want to kill these guys first. And if we go to attack one group and the other group gets mad at us... Oh, Jesus Christ. Change of plans, bud. Go make friends with the Cyan village. I think the pink village is going to be weaker. Epics are still epics. Like, they are still very powerful. So we might attack them pretty quick here, I guess. Who all is here? You guys. Collect eggs. It's a good idea to have a surplus of food. At all times. Okay, so the Cyan village is okay with us now. Come back home, big guy. We're going to just send everybody to collect eggs for right now. There we go, reset their pathing a little bit. For whatever reason, they always come in from this side, even though they kind of spread out to place it. It's very strange stuff, you know, it's just weird things. You'll notice their health and hunger generally will refill when they like harvest from the eggs or from bodies, because they eat as they pick stuff up. So that also is a good way to keep your guys plenty healthy. Now, I think, like I said, we're just going to want to attack these guys as soon as possible. They just got messed up by an epic. So now, like, is the time, right? But that'll be for next episode. For now, thank you guys for tuning in. I'm going to hit pause so nothing else happens. But thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.